What up, it's Dane here. In this video we're going to talk about foam rolling, mobility, so let's get straight into it. So let's not lie, let's not beat it around the bush. In secondary school, in college, probably in university, people are telling you, and even people in the gym in general, they're telling you to foam roll. You got to foam roll because you've got to break down the scar tissue, then you can get under the bar, then you can do some heavy squat. Now let's start from the start, man. This foam rolling stuff and the research, it started off with rats, like most of the studies do, right? So what happened is they used a metal tool and then they scraped the scar tissue, right? And these rats were unconscious, and the metal tool is quite harsh, right? So that's quite a lot of force being produced. Now when they scraped it, the scar tissue remodeled a bit. However, when they done that on humans, it was completely different. You need to understand that you need to generate a lot of force in order to remodel this scar tissue, right? If you think about it, if I go to squat rack and I put 500 pounds, 300 pounds on the bar, and you know the scar tissue can just be remodeled very, very easily, then we just like fade away, right? Our scar tissue would just fade away. So yeah, you definitely need to put a lot of force, and unfortunately we are unable to generate a lot of force to remodel the scar tissue without actually being in like some serious pain. So to summarize that, we cannot humanly possible generate enough force to structurally, so cellularly, if I can say that, like remodel the scar tissue. It's just not possible. So if you're the person that's like foam rolling, and I've trained some people that they go on a bike, they do all sorts of warm-ups, but that's a different video, and then I see them foam rolling for 15 to 30 minutes just before they get in a squat rack for, maybe it's a bit unnecessary. So let's actually look what's actually happening. So foam rolling is basically a nervous system response, and it's just sensory inputs, right? Basically it's about perception. For example, let's say like you play basketball or you play some kind of sport, let's say football, and like the ball hits you, your finger, your foot, like you shake it like just intuitively. It's all about perception, right? You're not actually thinking like, like this is gonna make it a lot better. It's all about perception. So again, let's not beat around the bush. Foam rolling can make you feel a little bit better in a short term. So for all of you foam rolling junkies out there, let me get into more of that stuff. So what I recommend when it comes to foam rolling is this. Like I spoke about it in my other video on how to design a workout plan, which I highly recommend you check out after this video. It's real important. I outline a lot of stuff. So I'll talk about the warm-ups and stuff in there. But let's get back to foam rolling. So when you do foam rolling, here's what I recommend. If you go to squat rack, let's say again we're doing squats. Now when we do squats, you don't need to do like all different shit, like go on a bike, then go on a cross trainer and all this fancy stuff. Only a few things need to happen in a warm-up. Many people overcomplicate it. Trust me on this. So squats, all you do, you start off with an empty bar, right? You squat how many reps? 15, 20 reps. Get that range of motion going. Get a CNS a bit fired up. And once you have that going, then if you still feel, oh my glutes like a little bit funny here, you foam roll your glutes. You foam rolling something else that's feeling funny and tight. Then remember, it gives you that perception that you're feeling a bit looser. Then add a bit more weight on the bar. Do the same thing. If something's feeling tight, blah blah blah, do the same thing. Maybe like 3 to 4 sets until you're up to your working set, and then chuck the foam roller out and get to work. So that's basically what I recommend when it comes to foam rolling. A lot of people, you don't need to do it for a long period of time. Shorter bouts is just as effective as longer bouts, and longer bouts are necessary as well. And again, to summarize, foam rolling does not change the scar tissue on a cellular level. It's all about perception. So there you go. Stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.
No, there ain't no stopping us.